Yes, 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 yes. Good morning, everybody. Happy Momentum Monday. Welcome to Kevin at 7. Thank you for joining me today. Been an amazing weekend for me, and I hope you had an awesome weekend. I'm going to talk about doing something harder than you've ever done before. When was the last time you did something that was legitimately truly stretched your capacity, stretched your ability to do something that was harder than anything you've ever done before? You see, back when we were younger, we used to do hard stuff all the time. We did stuff that we'd never done before. We stretched, we pushed ourselves. We did things that we didn't think were possible because people pushed us and they encouraged us. Harder than you've ever done before. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to Kevin at 7. Thank you for joining me. As you come on, make sure you chat or post where you are so that I get to know who you are. Bonnie from Charlotte, Florida. Good morning. Whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, it does not matter. Whichever one you are, make sure you post in the chat where you're coming from and type in hashtag Momentum Monday. Hashtag Momentum. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And what do you do to create momentum in your life? You got to stretch yourself. Good morning, Alex from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Good morning, Nikisha from Sicklerville, New Jersey. Is that right, Sicklerville? I need my glasses. I can't read. I don't even know where my glasses are. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Leah Slauson from St. Mary's, Ohio. Kevin Holmes, good morning. Yes, Momentum Monday. This is the first day of the week. First day of the week. So on the first day of the week, first business day of the week, this is when you get to set the pace for the week. You create momentum. Hey, Tucson, Arizona, whoever that is, Tucson laser guy. All right. Andrew from Stuart, Florida. Good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, Walt from Modesto, California. Somebody from, look like Maryland. Good morning, Chris from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. It's streaming. It's going too fast there. Hey, Simon from Denver. Good morning. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. Goodman. I don't know who that is, but good morning as you come on. Welcome. Tell us where you are. Post where you are in the world today. And good morning, Sandra from Richland. Good to see you. All right. So a lot of you know that last Saturday I did my first TED Talk. And if you don't know what TED Talks are, just go to tedtalk.com or TEDx. SantaBarbara.com was where I spoke. And it was really an amazing experience. And it is I can legitimately say it is the hardest thing I have ever done as a speaker. Just in terms of speaking, it's the hardest thing I've ever done. Never done anything like it. Hey, Daniel Klopfelter from Atlanta, Georgia. Good to see you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, guys. My first listing got his first offer 4 days on the market. Congratulations, laser guy. Don't know who you are, so if I have a referral for Tucson, I don't know who I would send it to. So tell everybody your real name, that way they know. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. I spent well over, and I don't know how many hours, but I went back and kind of counted up. It's easily over 100 hours preparing for a 12-minute talk, and it was more intense having the coaching that I had, because I've had a lot of speaker coaches and coaches that train me on different elements of speaking. But then I hired Kimberly Weil as just TEDx, just to create a TED Talk, a 12-minute TED Talk. And I can do a 3-day event, no problem. I mean, I can, and I spent hundreds of hours preparing for those too. But I probably spent as much time preparing for a 12-minute talk as I would do for a 3-day event. Now, a 3-day event, it's my world. It's my, it's real estate. I know I've been doing this for over 20 years. So, but the bottom line is doing something that was really, really hard. And by the time you're done, literally as I walked off stage, I was the last speaker before lunch. As we walked off stage, walked downstairs back to the green room, and all the other speakers are down there and they're clapping and high-fiving and hugging and all that. It's really, really cool. And I'm literally, as I'm down there in the green room, I mean, I am literally just like shaking, and I can feel like the adrenaline it's like the adrenaline is now dissipating. It's just kind of like, oh, and your energy just is gone. It's almost like you feel like you're going to collapse. Well, that's how I felt on Saturday. I'm going to tell you something, that those are moments when you grow the most. Good morning, Jeremy. Good morning, everybody. As you come on, tell us where you are in the world today. If everybody, and make sure, by the way, if you like this, give me some thumbs up. If you're, let me ask you this, or tell you, if you're willing to commit to do something harder than you've ever done before, and this is going to be my challenge for you today. The challenge for you today is to commit between now and the end of the year, over the next 4 months, 3.5 months. I want you to commit that you are going to prepare and do something harder than you've ever done before in your life. Just do something that's harder than you've ever done, that takes more effort, that takes more commitment, that pushes you harder, that stretches you more, that tests the limits of your ability. That's what I want. If you're willing to do that, let me see thumbs up. By the way, if you're on YouTube, make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you're liking this. Tomorrow is Tactical Tuesday. On Tuesdays, we talk specifically real estate tactics. On Monday, we talk about things that give you momentum in your life. And this is something that will give you momentum in your life, is when you do something hard, when you master something you've never done before. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Some of you watched the TEDx on streaming live, my TED Talk on Saturday. So thank you for that. So are you willing to commit to do something super hard? Thanks for the thumbs up. Yes, Stacy, way to go, Carrie. All right, Nakisha Lewis. Stephen Forbes, thank you, sir. Stephen Fontes. Charlotte Johnson from Huntsville, Alabama. Thank you. Awesome. Yes, Andrew. Awesome. So now you got to figure out, what is it? What are you going to do that's harder than you've ever done before? So I've got some things. I've got some suggestions for you. Good morning, Robin from Colleyville, Texas. Good to see you. Benito de Santiago. I think you're from, I don't remember. Where are you from? Santa Ana, California, I think. Raul. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So here, you got to figure out what you're going to do. So what are you going to do to stretch yourself? Because you're going to find out that you are capable of more than you thought, that you can do things greater than you expected you can do. And it's so amazing. It's so awesome when you do this. So what are you going to do? So here's some suggestions. If you want it to be real estate related, to most of your real estate agents, sign up on the wait list for the 100-Day List Master Challenge. We have not yet announced when the next one's going to be. But go to yesmasters.com, click on coaching, and get on the wait list for the next 100-Day List Master Challenge. If you want something that will be harder than anything you've ever done in real estate, that will be it. The 100-Day List Master Challenge. This is not like other challenges that you'll see done where you do a 100-day challenge, or and not that there's anything wrong with any of those, but this one is extreme. If you want to accelerate if you want to elevate your business and accelerate your income, your growth. Kevin Holmes is in the 100-Day List Master Challenge right now. I heard that, man. Yeah, if you want something harder than you've ever done in your life in real estate, but you want to grow your business faster, and that's the reason you do something harder, is to grow faster. Get on the wait list for the next 100-Day List Master Challenge. Okay. It will be 2019. That is the next 100-day challenge. So it's not coming up right away. That's real estate. If you want to do something harder, so last year, I wanted to do something physically harder than I'd ever done before, because when I was in Boy Scouts as a kid, we went on a hike. We were going to take a hiking trip from Anson, Texas, where I live, to our Boy Scout camp in Buffalo Gap, Texas. And it was 20-something miles, pretty flat land. And we went and did one day instead of the 3 days that we were going to hike. We did one day and then we quit. And so in my life, I quit a lot of stuff. My parents allowed me to quit. And not that I can blame my parents for quitting. Okay. But they taught me that was okay. I guess that's where I learned it was okay. And I just remember being so embarrassed when we got to the camp, the Boy Scout camp, and all the word was out. Everybody knew that the Boy Scouts from Anson, Texas were hiking to the Boy Scout camp for a week at Boy Scout camp. And they were all like, wow, how was it? And all that. We're like, we quit. It wasn't good at all. And I was like I hated it. And so last year I said, I'm going to do a hard backpacking trip, and harder than anything I've ever done before. And so we did the Trans-Catalina Trail, which was a 55-mile backpacking trip on Catalina Island. And Catalina Island, off of the coast here of LA, is Southern California is intense. I mean, it is intense elevation. There is no flat land on Catalina Island. I mean, you're going up or down the whole time, and it was crazy. So we did 55 miles full pack, where you're carrying everything: your own sleeping bag, your own tent, your own food, everything you're carrying, and so forth. So we did that last summer in August, heat of the summer. We did 55 miles in 4 days of extreme terrain, mountains, and carrying your own water, your own food, and everything. So that was 55 miles in 4 days. It was the hardest thing I'd ever done physically in my life. I mean, just in terms of demanding, and especially at my age, because I've been through some stuff and lots of the old sports injuries and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, and just wanted to get back in shape. So I pushed myself and did it. And it changed my life. And then I got excited about doing trail running. And so I did my first half trail marathon, and then a full trail marathon. And then I did my first ultra trail marathon in June in Bryce Canyon, Utah, where we did 55 kilometers, 33 miles with massive, over a mile of elevation gain up in the mountains at altitude. It was brutal. I just lost a toenail on Saturday from the injuries from that ultra marathon. Okay, so there's still like, we went and got a mani pedicure before the TED Talk. So I got my nails all pretty, but my toenails, she did them, and I told her, be careful. They're like 3 of them are, busted from the thing. You can see, I mean, you could tell. And so she did them. And the next morning I'm out running, and on Friday, I guess it was Thursday, we did the manicure. Friday I was out running on the beach. And when I got back to the room, I was actually taking a shower, and I was watching, and I looked down, and I'm like, my toenail's gone. I don't even know when it came off. But anyway, it was because I did something harder than I've ever done in my life. And that's why, so next month, September, October, November, 2 months, in a little over 2 months now, I am doing my first Spartan Super race, which is the obstacle course, the Spartan race. It will be, the Spartan Super is 8 to 12 miles long with 30 something obstacles along the way, where you got to do rope climbs and jungle gym stuff and climb over walls and go under stuff and do mud and water, and you got to carry heavy weights and like bags of 50 pounds of rocks and it's all kinds of crazy nuts stuff. You got to do spear throwing and burpees. And anyway, it's designed to see what they can do, how hard it is to survive, if you can survive this stuff. That's what I've done because I wanted to get healthy again. I wanted to get back into physical condition of an elite athlete. And I wanted to push myself. And you know what? I don't quit. I will finish what I start. And you can count on, if one thing people can count on me, I may not be the fastest, I may not be the smartest, but one thing you can count on is I will keep showing up. I will not quit. And that's been one of the biggest transformations in my life, because I used to quit stuff. When it get hard, I'd quit. I'd chicken out. And it doesn't happen anymore. And that's been transformational for my life. And it gives me momentum in my life. And I'm telling you guys, if you'll do this, it will give your life massive momentum. If you're willing to do this, let me see thumbs up. If you guys are watching on YouTube, give the video a thumbs up, please. If you like it, that way more people see it, and more people get to watch it. You guys willing to do this? You willing to push yourself, grow? Why would you just go through life easy? You're like, well, I just want to be comfortable. I'm going to promise you that comfortable is overrated. Now, do you want to have peace of mind? Yes, but comfortable, look, I want to be comfortable, meaning I don't want stress. That's what we want. But when you put yourself in strategic stress, that's when you grow, you get stronger, and you get more fulfillment, you get more achievement, and so you get to enjoy life more. And then you just enjoy it and no stress. So now you can handle the bigger challenges and the obstacles because you've grown. That makes sense. Let me see thumbs up. All right. I love it. Awesome. Thanks for the hundreds. Yep. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Charlie. You guys willing to do this? Let's go. Let's do this. It's Momentum Monday. Create momentum for your week, momentum for your day, momentum for your year, momentum for your life, momentum for your business. Every part of your life is going to be challenged and grow as you commit to do something harder than you've ever done before. Surprise yourself, blow your mind, make a commitment to it today, make a commitment to it this week. You haven't figured out what it is, figure out something you've always wanted to do or always been afraid to do. Figure out and do it. It'll change your life. I promise. So go do it and then let me know. Let me know what you do. Message me, comment on my Facebook page, on YouTube, wherever, but somehow let me know what you're doing. I want to see how lives are being changed. You guys rock. Have an awesome week. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for, I saw a thing here from Elaine. Quitting is not an option. One step in front of the other. Thanks for, you got it. Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you, Elaine. Guys, go out there, play to win, do something hard, and always expect yes. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning for a special episode of Kevin at 7 called Tactical Tuesday. We'll be talking about real estate tactics tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific time. We'll see you guys then. Thanks, everybody. Have an awesome day.